Hey everyone, this is Adam, and welcome to 30 Minute Games. Today I'll be reviewing Avalanche Studios' Just Cause 4. If you're not familiar with the Just Cause series, you play as Rico Rodriguez, a special agent who takes down a series of tin pot dictatorships based out of fictional countries scattered around the world, all of them Spanish-speaking. The game takes place in an open world where you can walk, run, drive, fly, and swing around Spider-Man style. The series rose to prominence by giving players the ability to blow up just about anything of consequence, and while the fourth in the series hasn't let up on that, this game is much more story-centric than past entries. I'll be honest here, I did not want to like this game. I never played Just Cause, but I enjoyed Just Cause 2 and 3. I loved running around, hijacking helicopters, tanks, four-door sedans, and launching suicidal attacks against entrenched enemy positions and somehow advancing the story without even trying. And the use of random vehicles to advance forward in the game is still there, but it no longer has a direct relation. Blowing up stuff, killing enemies, and destroying their vehicles will help you gain Chaos level. Your Chaos level is the main determinant for how many squads you have. The number of squads you have is what allows you to expand the territory under your control. Unlike previous games in the series, control of a territory does not mean an area is safe. The enemy, Black Hand, will continue to assault your positions and your bases even as the front lines move further away. Aside from squads obtained through random acts of destruction, you'll also need to complete a mission in most of the territories to move the lines forward. One of the more common mission types seem to be to rescue prisoners from an enemy base and then escort them out. These missions aren't standard escort missions because the guys you rescue do fight back and don't stupidly get themselves killed, but they do get pinned down and they will need you to rescue. The most annoying one of these missions had me steal a ship from an underground dockyard, then I had to bring it up into the middle of the base so it could be scanned. Finally I had to keep it from being destroyed. As I was about to lose the mission, I realized they wouldn't fire on the boat if I wasn't on board. Mission passed. Just stay on the dock and shoot everyone else. Just Cause games had a history of being frustrating in parts, and that is probably true of Just Cause 4. But at the same time, when it is fun, it really is fun. The variety of vehicles waiting to be captured is probably more than we've seen in any previous Just Cause game. Additionally, weapon emplacements, some of which can be hijacked by the player, and some of which can't, add to the destructive capabilities you have access to. On the fun factor front, this game gets a 4 out of 5. As I mentioned before, I did not want to like this game. It is just too different from its predecessors. And while I do stand by that, I have to admit that I really did have fun. However, as I also said, there are some times when it was frustrating, and some classic Just Cause random destruction could have helped these parts. Just Cause 4, just like its predecessors, has a significant time investment it demands of the player. For that reason, I give it a 1 out of 5. Arguably worth it, but you need a good 2 hours before the game opens up. Even then, you really won't understand what you're supposed to do for a little while. Accessibility is where previous games in this series shine. Boot it up for a short stint, engage in some random violence for 15 minutes, and somehow, little by little, the story unfolds. That's not Just Cause 4. The story levels take a certain level of commitment, and abandoning them means you need to start over. At the same time, running around and blowing stuff up, although minimally helpful in the long run, doesn't do anything for your short-term game. For that, it gets a 2 out of 5. You can still have fun with a short stint, just don't expect any in-game rewards. I'm not sure anyone really expected me to say that this is a good portable game. Although the minimum system requirements can be met by an entry-level gaming laptop, the recommended requirements are going to require something more hefty. I also found mixed reports about how well the game played on Steam Deck, with many saying it was prone to crashing, which, in my experience, it was. As I present this, Just Cause 4 is available on Xbox Game Pass, on the console, PC, and cloud services. That means you can play it on your phone or tablet if you wanted to right now. However, there's no telling how long it will stay on the service. With that in mind, I'll give Just Cause 4 a 3 out of 5 for portability. I would score it higher if there was any indication that it was going to become a permanent resident of the Game Pass cloud, but unfortunately, most third-party games have a limited shelf life there. That's it for the 30-minute games review of Just Cause 4. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you found this video useful, and if you have any suggestions for future games to cover, please let me know.
One less blimp, one less problem.